we're going to get this off tonight, definitely. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome back to part 13 of the Monza build. A little bit different today. We've actually got light, so we're starting a little bit early.
Unusual.
It is. So moving on from part 12, where we took the cylinder head off, which you see, that was quite a long video. And we said, well, basically, I'll hand you over to Sam, and Sam can tell what we're going to do.
So you've seen we found the broken guide. Well, we've got the parts now to rectify that, which is why it might have been a bit of a delay with getting it sorted. Which you won't notice, hopefully.
Magic of editing.
Yeah. And we are to get to the guides. Basically, all the front end, like all the timing cover, all the timing gear, everything's got to come off. So whilst we're in there, we're going to change the chain. We're going to change all the guides. We're going to change the tensioner and all the gaskets, obviously, and have a good clean up as well, I presume. So yeah, it'll be the final piece of the puzzle, and then as soon as that's done, we can get this new cylinder head on finally, because it's been waiting to go on for a while now.
Yeah, happy days. Let's get cracking on, shall we? Sweet. Right then, guys, so we're using a different camera today. We're using a GoPro with a new media mod on it, so we want to see how it sounds. Right, Sam, so where are we at with it?
Right, what we're going to do is we're going to start taking all these bits and pieces off, because this is the cover that needs to come out.
Yeah.
Now what I want to try and test to see if I can do is leave everything in position, take off the minimum amount possible. So we're going to see if we can get away with leaving the water pump in. Yeah. As you can see, it's all sealed in there.
Yeah.
The crank pulley's got to come off anyway, so we're changing the seal behind it.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is we've just marked up the belts, so we know which one's which, A for alternate and P for pump.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to take the crank pulley off and take the belts off and see if we can leave the power steering pump tensioned up, and likewise the alternator as well.
Yeah.
It's about saving time, isn't it?
Yeah. Time lapse is going up there, so we'll switch to that. Right, so after a bit of talking, we've had a look really, and we're going to have to take a bit more off than we thought, aren't we? Because we're going to have to drop the sump.
Sump's got to come down.
Yeah.
We're going to have to change the oil.
Yeah. Which we probably would have had to have done that anyway, wouldn't we?
Which, you know, whatever really, it's not a massive deal.
No.
What else?
So alternator's got to come off.
Yeah.
Power steering pump's got to come off.
Yeah.
Sump's got to come off.
Yeah.
And then,
distributor's got to come out.
Yeah, so what was hopefully not going to be a little job has turned out to be...
Oh, it's a big job.
It's a big job. So this may even be a video all in itself before we get the...
Quite possibly. It's not,
cylinder head back together.
It is no mean feat, this one.
But we want to show you guys how we do it, because, you know, I know we don't show you every nut and bolt. We're not that sort of anal, but we like to show you what we're doing. And, you know, it just goes to show working on old cars, really. What are you fiddling with there, mate?
I don't know, just having a look at that.
Sam in his fiddle mode again.
I don't know.
Right, let's get cracking. Okay, Sam, what we got?
So here's our distributor.
Yeah, just taking that out.
I'll show you the hole it came out of.
Yeah.
Took a little bit of gentle persuasion, because it's not been out for
40 years. That will have never come out.
Half a century.
Yeah, so there was one clamp holding it on here.
Yeah.
Which we've taken off and put over there, and basically we just had to give it a bit of a knock.
Yeah.
And take it
got to
out.
be gentle with these things. Yeah. It's an old thing. So there's a lot of old grease and stuff in there. So we'll make sure it's all clean when it goes back together as well.
Look at the gears at the bottom. A little.
I know. Yeah.
Look at that. Awesome.
It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, that is cool. Right, let's crack on. Alternator next. Good question. Yep. Right, guys. So we've taken the alternator off. Lovely jubbly. We don't think we need to take that off, but we're going to drain the oil now, so we've got a nice clean thing underneath. Sam's going to go under, and he's going to basically... We've done the oil change on this, haven't we? And we've done an oil filter change, so...
It won't do it any harm giving it an oil change. So.
But we've showed them it before on this car, and it's, you know... But yeah, we need to get this oil out, so we're going to crack on with that anyway.
Yeah. It's back to pretty much where we started, isn't it? The
Yeah.
first thing we did was an oil change.
Yeah.
So we're just going to crack it. It'll be interesting to see what the oil's like coming out.
Well,
it ran for probably what? An hour max?
yeah, about that. Oh. What's it like?
Minging.
Really?
Yeah,
It's not emulsified or anything, is it?
No, I don't think so.
Take a dab out with your finger.
No, it's not emulsified. Oh no, it's actually pretty clean.
Yeah. Mind you, it would have picked up what was ever in there and give it a flush, because it happens, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. So that's the oil coming out.
Let's let that drain.
Happy days. Right, okie dokie then. So we've alternator, yeah. So we're basically just undoing the bolts. What we've done is we've come up with this little ingenious plan. Oh, put it the right way, because they're all, if you can see from the back, they're all ever so slightly different lengths.
Yeah.
So we've just come up with, so we know. I know it doesn't look exactly pretty, but we've done that.
Yeah. So like there's one in there, and then it goes right down to there, and then likewise on the other side in pretty random places. And we just thought. I bet some of these bolts for the water pump go right the way through, because they were different lengths as well.
Yeah.
So we are going to take these out as well.
Yeah, but we know that the water pump's good anyway, and these guys, we realise these guys are the sort of the way that they go down and the way that the sort of chain goes in, it sort of looks perfectly like you've got bolt holes. So
yeah,
this is what we reckon. But I think there's only going to be maybe one or two that's holding it on. But apart from that, that's it. The oil's now drained.
I mean, you can see like that one. Doesn't go all the way through, so we'll leave that. But that one's a long one, so that probably goes all the way through to the block.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just keep cracking on. It's all on the time lapse anyway, so bonus. Right, I'm going to get another bit of cardboard to make another one of these. Cool. Another update. So that's all the water pump bolts except for one out there.
Just because we can see that doesn't go all the way through, so that'll just keep the water pump nice in.
Hopefully keep it in place. We think we've got everything, so. Okie dokie chaps, as you can see, Sam's under the engine there nicely. Okay, we've got all the bolts out, the water pump we've removed, just seeing for the time lapse when we took the water pump off. It's all loose, and basically we can move
Believe
it.
me, it is loose. But
Yeah. What we think is, they do say that you should remove the sump, and we think it's probably sat in a lip. So it looks like we're going to have to drop the sump as well.
We were going to do it anyway, just to clear it out.
Yeah.
But it's just, it's all.
So one of the jobs.
Yeah, it's just one of those jobs that it just keeps growing and growing and growing.
Yeah. So it shouldn't take too long. We're going to drop the sump now while we've still got the light. Anyway, we're just going to keep cracking on.
Like a cheating tool, anyway, aren't we?
Yeah. Nice. So yeah, we'll keep going, and hopefully we should get it off, and we'll show you what the timing cover looks like. Right then. So, right, what's happened, Sam?
So you just got all the numerous bolts out the sump.
Yeah.
Because I think, we're not totally sure, but we think that the sump sort of fits over the timing cover. So we're going to find out. We're going to drop the sump. We've drained all the oil.
Yeah.
So we're going to try and get the sump off, which looks fairly simple.
Yeah.
But obviously it's been on there for like 40 odd years, so it's going to be a bit of a struggle, and then we'll see what happens. So I've just noticed a couple of indents just there, which is probably what they're for.
Yeah.
I'm just going to knock that down a bit now.
Time lapse going as well, so hopefully you'll see it. Right, so that's a little update. We're gonna get this off tonight, definitely. Right then, so time lapse should have caught that, hopefully. We dropped the sump, and as you can see, there was like a little lip on it.
There's actually not much stuff in the bottom of the sump, so I don't know if we can actually get the sump out, but worst case we can still get rags in it and clean it out, which is all we wanted to do anyway. And we are going to have to reseal it, etc. as well. So.
Yeah, I think if we can get it out, let's get it out. But
yeah, so it looks like a cork gasket. So.
Yeah, I think for today, then, I mean, that's it, isn't it? But
we might have to take the roll bar off and
let's go have a look at these guides, mate. The guide, because on one you can see the guide's still in place.
So those two just bolt in.
Yeah.
How's that looking?
That looks in good nick, that, doesn't
That's
it?
not actually that bad.
But the other one, the other one. Yeah, so here's the actual timing cover itself.
So that guide just there, you see that?
Yeah.
That's
yeah, it's
whoa, oil going everywhere.
Where did it go?
I don't know where it's come from.
Oh, it's just gone all over my back. Never mind.
Shit.
That's alright.
Where's that coming from?
It's one of the...
I don't know. Anyway,
so, yeah.
Oh, it's coming out of that hole. Oh, from the filter.
Ah, yeah.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'll just sort of cover that hole, but you can see the guide there.
Yeah,
that's battered.
It's kaput, isn't it?
And then that one there is just...
Yeah.
In fact, that probably comes off. Yeah, absolutely dead.
Did.
Snappered.
So yeah, we've got them coming anyway, so cool. Yeah. Right then, so part 13 finished. We thought it was going to be maybe longer, but we've actually managed to do quite a bit tonight, and as you've seen, we've got the timing cover off.
Yeah. So that was like we really thought that was going to be a lot more in depth, but well, there was quite a lot we had to take off to get to it, wasn't there? But you've seen the condition of the guides, massive. Imagine if we just put that back together, because obviously you can't see the guides with the cover on, and that would have been failure imminent, I think. Well,
the reason we did it is because we seen it was slightly broken when we took the head off, didn't we? And that. So
yeah, the tension is working fine, but the actual guides are just absolutely written off.
So really, we've saved ourselves another job, haven't we? Massively by doing this.
It would have had to be done at some stage. But yeah, the tensioner was doing its job, which you could probably see from when I covered this bag in oil. It
is what it is.
But all new guides come in. We've got a new chain, and then head back on. It's gonna be class.
So the next part will be us basically getting all the old bits off the old head that we can swap for the new head. All the bits, all the guides. And then really that's as far as we're stripping this car down, hopefully.
And it's all rebuilding again.
Yeah, so stay tuned for the next part. Thanks for watching. Thanks for everyone that's subscribing, it's brilliant. Nearly 500 subscribers, man, that's it.
Next up 500.
Yeah,
really
amazing. Follow us on Instagram and on Facebook, oddjobs123 and oddjobs on Facebook. And that's it, really. See you in the next part. Anything to say, Sam? All right, bye.